Greetings, family. Welcome back to my channel. I have some breaking news coming to you from the Middle East. There's some more unrest taking place between Israel and Iran, as Israel has now made a retaliatory strike on Iran. For the past week or so, persons have been speculating that Israel had intentions to strike the nuclear facilities in Iran. But I've come to let my subscribers know that Israel has not stricken any of the nuclear facilities in Iran, and they have also left the oil refineries and oil infrastructure relatively untouched. There are no reports of any oil infrastructure being damaged during the airstrikes, but apparently in 3 different locations in Iran, including Tehran, military installations have received some damages. The spokesperson for Iran has claimed that Israel is making this strike to defend itself against what it is calling attacks by Iran and its proxies. But we all know that Israel is responding to Iran's retaliation, as Iran had initially retaliated because Israel killed someone within their territory, and they also killed several other individuals who are affiliated with Israel. We know that the persons who were killed all share one thing in common. They are proponents of Islam, and this fact alone should explain why there's some solidarity between these groups and between these countries. But we can all breathe a sigh of relief that the risk of nuclear fallout from the destruction of any nuclear infrastructure has been averted. But the fact that they made a retaliation against the better judgment of other nations means that any of the implications for a wider conflict have basically been ignored. We know that the potential for a larger conflict is very extreme. But from the Iranian side, there was a video circulating which basically shows the Iranian air defense intercepting several missiles that were coming from Israel. The scene was reminiscent of Iran's military strike on Israel, as we saw what appeared to be fireworks, but it was actually the interception of several bombs. There weren't any sounds of buildings or anything else being hit, but we can see that there was quite a bit of projectiles that had to be intercepted, and it was almost like a continuous sound of explosions. But we can't say that civilians have not been harmed, which is uncharacteristic of Israeli military strikes. This in itself is progress. We've seen calls from countries around the world to withhold military aid from Israel. We had Emmanuel Macron of France, who led the charge, who basically said that France would be withholding military aid from Israel because of its genocidal acts and because of crimes against humanity. I believe that countries should take pointers from France in this regard, because I think this is the only way to really temper Israel's temperament. This is the only way to actually cause them to reflect on the damages that they are doing. I don't think countries can donate military aid to Israel, see all of the carnage and genocide, and still feel that they are not involved. You know, if you are actually supplying the weapons that are being used to kill the civilians, I think this would make you complicit. Okay, but family, if there are any updates, about the damages, I'll let my subscribers know. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below about all these dynamics. One love.